Well, hello everybody to a very noisy live stream edition of what is it called? Fixiverse? That's where we are. So, yeah, I spent a little bit of time this morning AFKing here, just like while I took the boys to the bus stop at my little Blaze farm, which is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And we got a stack of Blaze rods because I need them to start a new project. Well, it's not really a new project. It's a rehab project from something that we talked about yesterday. We're going to start working on transforming the Boneville bunker into something very exciting and fun and better than it was before. I want to make it, good morning Chaos, I want to make the Boneville bunker into a little bit more of a apocalyptic style. Why won't these guys, oh I know why they won't die. So sometimes when these guys come down, they stay in the corner until another one pushes them into the Trident Killer. That's okay, it's not a big deal. They do die eventually, and I get Blaze rods, so I figured I would just take these. Well, I'll let these guys die, then we'll go. So, yeah, so the Boneville bunker, now, the original reason why I built it was I wanted a really great bone farm. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to be AFK there to get the bones, then I might as well also make it a coral fish. Well, it was a coral fish farm, so I thought, well, I might as well make it a trading farm for coral fish for emeralds, because that's a pretty slick trade. But then I thought, well, if I'm going to make it a coral fish emerald farm, then I might as well also make it a iron farm. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to... Hey, buddy. Then I thought, well, if I'm going to make an iron farm, I'm going to AFK there, I might as well also make it a wool farm for all the different colors of wool. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to be AFKing there for all the different colors of wool, I might as well make it a giant wheat farm so I can make packed mud, which will grow while I'm AFK waiting for the wool and bones and coral fish and iron all at the same time. So now I have a wheat farm. The next thing I want to do is I want to expand the villager portion of it pretty dramatically. Now, in order to do that, because of stupid bedrock rules, I have to have 100 blocks in between where I add more villagers and my current villagers, or the iron farm breaks. Haha, boo. Boo for that. Yeah, but that is the nature of it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start sort of planning out how we're going to do this. I have a couple ideas, but I thought we would just kind of talk it through together. Where are we going here? We're going to Boneville Bunker. We might as well just go straight there. I was going to go to Steelport because that's where I left my other boat, but since we're in the Nether, we might as well just take the quick way to Boneville Bunker. So, I think, let's see. So this is the way. This is the Gabor portal. This is the, oh, that's the, no, come back. This is the Guardian Farm portal. Here we go. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have here. Now, the reason why I wanted a bunch of end rods, no, these aren't end rods. What are these called? Blaze rods, is because I specifically want to make, what do you call these? End rods, right? But to make end rods, I think you have to... Yeah, to make end rods, you have to pop the chorus fruit? Is that how this works? How do I not know that? I've been playing this game forever, and I don't fully remember how to do that. Boy, this music feels loud. Maybe it's just my computer. Alright, let's make a... Man, how do I not know how to do this? It's crazy, and I think there's a decent chance I don't have any coal on me at all. I bet I don't. So. This will all be temporary because we're going to figure out how to make this better. What am I standing on? A lantern. Okay, so let's see. Well, that works, right? Yeah, okay. We'll use one of my hard-earned blaze rods to make some charcoal. And then we'll start popping these chorus fruit. There's got to be a better... You know, I have a ton of coal. I'll just not be lazy. Hold on. Hold on. This is stupid. I have a ton of coal just over in Gabor. Let's go get it. Also, I want to plant chorus fruit around here just so I don't have to go the whole way to the Titan station to get it. Just, I don't mind that being my main chorus fruit farm, but I need something a little bit closer so I can let it grow and just harvest more, even if it's just manually. Maybe we'll make a chorus fruit like crop farm at some place around here. It just looks so bad though. I kind of want to put it inside of a building. I believe I have a ton of coal right in here. I do. I have a ton of coal. Okay, cool. Well, that'll be fine. I finished my spruce trees. Okay, so you want to see my 10 custom spruce trees I'm gonna plant all over the world? Of course, it's raining, so you can't see crap right now. Here we go. So we got 5 small spruce trees. These are my 5 small spruce boys right here. Good morning, Andy. And then I have my 10 medium spruce trees over here, which they all look different. They're pretty nice. I like how different they are. This one's a lot thicker. This one's a lot thinner. Some of them are leaners. Yeah, I think it'll be good. Like make a real with 10 variations. You know, they're not going to look. Oh no, it's this one. They're not going to look the same, so that'll be nice. So okay, so here's going to be the plan. We're gonna start breaking ground here on fixing the Boneville bunker, and the trick is going to be finding out how to do this without messing with the iron farm or the bone farm, the wheat farm or the wool farm, because those are unmovable. I am not moving these at all. They all work great. I'm still getting tons of wool of all the different colors, so that's all really good. I don't want to change that at all. And I just wanted to make it look nice. And then in addition, I want to add another villager trading hall, but a really big one. I'm fixing about that I don't like, that I want it to look like I want it to look like post-apocalyptic, you know? I want it to look like super old and crusty and stuff, kind of, you know? Like I don't know, I just want it to be cooler. It's just, I don't think it's cool. And I want it to be cool. So, I'm going to use, for one of the things, I'm going to use end rods for lighting. Because I think that would look really cool to start with. I'm pretty sure, do you get 4 of these? Oh, you do. You get 4. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yes, exactly. Copper pipes make all the walls out of like stone, like crusty, tough, and stone and cobble mix. You know, old mixtures and stuff. Not old necessarily, but. And then use a lot of end rods for lighting. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet for that, but like just the lighting is just so much better. Like use these as like halogen lighting pipes or like fluorescent pipes. I just think like using these as like fluorescent pipes would be really cool. But I can't mess with what I have. Like these guys have to stay here, and further then to make a trading hall, I need to go 100 blocks so I don't mess up my iron farm here. Because I want there to be a trading hall, like a serious trading hall for all fishermen villagers. That's going to be the whole idea. It's all going to be fishermen villagers. So if I do that for 100 blocks, I think I'm going to go 100 blocks away from anything else. And that means we're going to go actually this way. This way heads towards Luminar. Now, I don't think 100 blocks is... I don't think that's close enough to Luminar to be an issue. Let's go take a look, though, just to make sure. You know what? Let's do, how do you do this? Game rule, coordinates, true. Let's check out. So we're heading 2100. So I would need to get to 2200 to even start the hall if I went that direction. Let's just see what is around 2200 to 2300 out this way. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, shoot. I'm looking at the wrong way. It's this way. So this would be like, we'd have to go over to 20, like, oh, I was totally turned around. Oh, yeah, so 2000 would be just like right here. So it's not even close to Luminar. So we could go any direction, actually. But that's the plan. Well, I really like the idea of going this way, though. We could go this way and build a building right through the water there. That would be really cool. I think that's what we're gonna do. That sounds awesome. So we're gonna head this direction that way, I think. Let's just see what is that way, and that's where we're gonna start digging out our massive villager fisherman trading hall. I said this way, right? Now I think this is probably the right height for the ceiling. So let's pick out the middle. Oh, that's a 4-block middle. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Now, I need to get to at least 2,200. Right? Am I gonna have to use end rods for this? I don't have any torches. Well, I have the capability to make torches, I guess. Alright. Let's do this. Let's just get... Oh, look at this. We're in mud. I'm getting more mud. Haha! My dreams come true. We're getting more mud. Okay, we're gonna go this way and figure out where we're gonna put this. Oh, my dream has not come true. Waterlog. Don't tell me I'm in water. I don't want to deal with water. Such a pain. What is happening here? Okay. Okay. Unfortunately now, we are going to move beacons to dig this out, and that's okay. I actually have 2 more beacons that are for the main trading hall, but I just want to get to 2,200 where the beginning of this trading hall will be, which would be nice. That way we can just come here with a whole bunch of copper and with tropical fish, and every 20 minutes they refresh their trades. Here would be the beginning, right here. So let's dig this out. And yeah, we're going to be digging out our first of our massive trading halls. Now, I think I talked about this before. One of my plan is, we'll definitely utilize copper for sure, because that'll be that industrial sort of, you know, used up sort of look that I think will be really cool. Old look. One of the things that I want to do is I want to have a trading hall for every villager in the game, and I just love the idea of having 100 villagers. That idea just took me. So not only are we going to have a huge villager trading hall here, but I'm going to need... It's actually not going to be that big, right? So it'd have to be 50 blocks long, right? So that's not terrible. 50 blocks long, because then what we'll do, we'll have 4 rows. Hey, what's up, Ice Cube? We'll have 4 rows of 25 villagers, which will be easy to sort of just grab 1 billion emeralds and just trade with. Yep, work at Amazon employees, that's right. Oh, come on, bro. Oh. Where's it coming from? Up here? Are we in water? Is this ocean? What's up here? What is this? Is this a cave? I need a light source that can exist. What's happening? Is this just a little water pocket, or is this like a whole... I don't know. I can't tell. I can't see anything right now here. I guess it's just a 1-block water pocket. That's weird. No, I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna be working on our fishermen villagers. This will be an amazing source of... Wait, similar to Python's library build? Oh, I don't know. Did Python do that too? I was thinking of Linkzy's library build, actually. So maybe he got the idea from Python, or maybe vice versa. Whatever. It's just such a brilliant idea. I don't know why I've never thought about it before. Just having an absolutely like crazy massive villager farm. It's just perfect. It's a perfect Minecraft idea, and for a real true, you know, for a true like forever world, it's like the ultimate thing to add to your world, because you're gonna have it forever, right? So I love it. Just a library of villagers. You got one of every of the library villagers, and constantly use it. Well, I will have a library. Yeah, I will have a library of villagers too. Right now, I'm more concerned with the just getting emeralds, because the next build I want to do is the clerics, and to do that, because I really want, and that's going to be at Luminar. For sure, because at Luminar, I want to have a rotten flesh trade. But the thing is rotten flesh, you trade 32 rotten flesh for 1 emerald, and even if you even if you cure them, it only drops down to like 28 run. It's not like a great, it's not a great trade. It's not a great source of emeralds. So I want to make sure, oh man, bro, all these little water pockets are killing me. They're just everywhere. We're gonna have to deal with this the entire way. That is gonna be painful. Well, morning, woman mother. How's it going? So yeah, so to use clerics for emeralds is not great because even with the one cure trade, it's still tough, right? So the plan is going to be use this as my primary emerald farm because I swim, pun not intended, in tropical fish here. Now I'm going to need to set up some sort of temporary storage. Here, let's just we'll sort these later, but for right now I just want to dump everything in so I can dig out this giant hole. Now the good thing is too, I can repair my tools here thanks to trades, so that's not terrible. Oh, you know what, actually hold on, I want these back. I brought these for a reason. Oh, I did bring a bunch of blaze rods. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I forgot that I brought those. I brought those from Luminar. Or from Steelport. Cool. And actually I found this in the end when I went to the end to get this chorus fruit. So that was a fun find. All right, so let's figure out, let's plant these. Maybe we'll just plant these up on the surface for now, just so they'll grow. And then we'll figure out. Okay, so temporary storage. Yeah, never to be moved again. It will be moved again, perhaps. I don't promise anything. Okay, so here's gonna be a plan. Let's just, I don't know. This will be temporary. Just okay, all right. Okay, I guess there was a creeper up here. This way, while I'm digging, these will. Okay. Okay, let's try to not die while we do this. Okay. All right, that's fine. Those will grow up while I'm working on this. Did you guys see the trees? Here, let me show you. I finished the 10 custom spruce trees that I want to start with. Is it just start raining again? So here I got the five medium trees and the 5 small trees. I think they look pretty good. I like them. And then I have my 5 big oak trees. So we're good. We're good on that. We are ready to. Now this is going to be a facade of a building, which we'll have to deal with at some point later on. That's going to sort of signify as and that'll be how you get into the Boneville bunker through like an old ruined place. Look at this. I found this too. So a little outlet into a cliff, which could be really cool. This has to have sun access though to get the tropical fish to spawn. So it's just going to have to be a facade like around the building. That's just sort of the nature of it. Okay. We're going right here. So is this... I don't know how big we want this hallway to be. It doesn't have to be very big. Like 6, maybe? I think the speed boost... I think the speed boost is messing with my instant mine, I think. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is going to be such a pain. It's just there's water pockets everywhere. I know why. It's because it's whenever I pasted the Boneville bunker in because of the when the merging went wrong and I had to re-merge. I had built the Boneville bunker during that time in between. And so I pasted it in, and when I pasted it in, basically it copied all the mud from the old location of the Boneville bunker. And when it copied all the mud over, it didn't copy over onto where the submerged seagrass is. So all that seagrass is still there, and it's a real pain. So these will be copies and pasted in random locations around. Yes, exactly. Yep, Andy, exactly. That's exactly the plan. It'll be like Arbor Druids from Gabor. Just go around and just plant the trees. As far as the lore goes, they'll be planting the trees, all over the world. It'll be really cool, I think. So, all right. So I think that's probably big enough for the ceiling. If we go any higher, we're just gonna be dealing with more and more and more water. And then I think what we'll do. Oh, look at this! So much, it's so annoying. I think if we go any higher, we'll be dealing with more water. But then once we get into the villager places, I think we might actually go up to the surface, because then we can do a build around it and have them have sky access, which I think would be cool. Although not very bunkery, so maybe not. I didn't really think about that. We are trying to hide from Cow after all. Yeah, maybe not actually. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want sky access. That might be antithetical to the true underground bunker experience. Yeah, exactly, Andy. Like, just make that's why I want all the variations. That's why I want 5 variations of each size of tree. That way they're not, and plus, remember, you can turn them, so each tree in a way of thinking would be 4 different trees, depending on which way they turn. So in a way of thinking, 5 trees becomes 20 trees. Okay. Okay. So I see we need to light this up. Fine. You can copy and paste. How? By using structure blocks. It's a vanilla mechanic. Just by using structure blocks, which are in the game. I'll just copy them as structure block files, and then now you have to do it in creative. So that's sort of one of the allowances that I made in my survival world, because I want to have all custom trees in my world, and I am realistic in knowing that I cannot build all custom trees in a 6,000 by 6,000 block radius. So I am okay with using creative to use structure blocks in the vanilla game to paste those trees around. But I have to make them. But my internal Minecraft rule is that I have to make them in survival the first time, and then I can paste them in after that. That's just like a self-imposed, just a self-imposed rule that I made up. But I think it's good. Oh, it's just constant. This may go... Well, it probably won't go too far down, actually. After we get out of the mud layer. Alright, so that is deep enough... Or that's wide enough for the hallway that's going to get to the villager trading hall. But I want the walls to actually be a block wider. So we're going to have to go one more block. Yeah, exactly. It'll be the sort of the definition of a forever world project. I can just keep on adding trees. Like, say I come up with a good idea for a mangrove tree, like custom mangrove trees. Then boom, I can build 15 custom mangrove trees, small, medium, and large, and then paste them in anywhere I want. Or say I want to do custom fantasy trees, right? Like elven fantasy trees or something like that. Like, I could just build them out here, and then this is my tree repository. That's the whole reason why Gabor is, that's the I'm really trying hard to have long-term forever world solutions to why I would want to keep coming back to all these older kingdoms. And the reason why I'll keep coming back to Gabor is because of the tree repository and because of this Boneville bunker for trading for clerics. So each area in my world, I want to have one reason why I want to keep coming back, right? exactly. And look, in a perfect world, if I were playing Minecraft for 8-10 hours a day, like full time, or I didn't have other IRL responsibilities and stuff, I would do all custom trees. I'll be honest. I would love to do all custom trees. But I know that that cannot happen as having a life as an adult human being with kids and a job, and not to even mention graduate school, right? So I know that can't happen. So this is sort of my allowance that I'm willing to make for a creative solution, creative mode solution to what I see as a problem with my world, right? Is I hate Minecraft trees. I want to make all custom trees. I can't. If I were playing, you know, if I were streaming 8 hours a day, I wouldn't do this. I would do all custom trees. Like build every tree separately, but that's not how life is. So I just have to, you know, I just have to come up with a solution that I can live with. What is this? Okay. Well, let's just deal with this. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, this is a pain. We're gonna have to fill this up. I'm gonna have to fill this up because we're gonna get down here. Well, I don't fill up quite yet. We'll fill it up later, I guess. Okay. We don't live in a perfect world. I'm pretty sure all your community won't have a single problem, plus you're being upfront. No. No, because it can't be, because it'll mess with my fish farm. There can't be all these... Every bit of water, like everywhere water appears, is a place where fish can spawn, and it will lower the output of my fish farm, which is not what I want. So I need to actually eliminate all these water spots. But okay, so this is good. We're going to do the bunker walls right here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do the ceiling now. Well, no. I want it to be a little bit taller. I want the ceiling to be taller because we're coming out of here. Yeah, I want the ceiling one block taller. Let's go one block. One more block. Then we'll figure out the ceiling. I have a million tough blocks that I might use from taking down that giant trial chamber. I was kind of planning on using those for the tunnels, though. Yeah, I wouldn't foresee anyone having an issue with me using using creative mode. Look at this. Let's go all the way up. What the heck is this? What is this? We're here. I didn't even know we were here. This is the paste where I'm pasted in Boneville Bunker. Well, okay. All right. Anyway, I don't think anyone will have a problem because as you said, like I'm being super upfront. I'm telling everybody what's going on, so it's not like my issue with people who, you know, cheat in their Minecraft worlds, quote unquote cheat, is people who hide it from their viewers. I'm talking very specifically in a YouTuber sense, right? And my whole issue is like just don't lie. Just admit, you know, just admit what's going on, and then people will go with you. People will be cool. But so I'm trying to just be very straightforward about the quote cheating aspect, right? Not only is it annoying, but until I get like walls built and lights on the walls, all this water keeps washing out all of my lighting. That's annoying. I love that you can insta-mine with speed boost still. I love that. I will be putting up beacons on all sides of this to give haste and speed boost on the sides, because another thing that I need to do is it's weird. The sheep look different with the animations pack on. That minecart that's going, I don't know if you know how my sheep farm works. I think this is actually one of the only things I've ever come up with myself. The minecart, it has shears on the inside, and it drops the shears into the hoppers to refill the dispensers, but also it triggers through a detector rail. It triggers the shearing mechanism, so every time it goes by, it triggers the shearing. That's how it works. So it both triggers the shearing, so it's not reliant on the grass, because right now I have mob griefing off because I have to, because I can't find an anti-enderman, anti-creeper add-on that works currently, and I don't want enderman to destroy the landscape of my world, because that would drive me completely, I would lose my mind. So yeah, so I have to play right now. At this current moment, I have to play with mob griefing turned off. I don't really like to, but I don't have a choice right now because of the creeper and enderman situations. Until I find an add-on that works for those two, then I can turn mob griefing back on. So anyway, so because of that, you can't rely on grass to be like change states with like a observer. So I use this to just constantly try to shear the sheep. It works. Looks pretty well. Few YouTubers do make videos and admit they are cheating in the videos, but they make it entertaining. I have no issue at all with YouTubers who admit when they use creative or whatever. My issue is exclusively with claiming that you are doing it all like legit survival, and you're not. That's my entire issue. It's a singularly focused issue on just like the faking out aspect, you know. I have no issue with using creative or using Axiom or add-ons or whatever you want to do. It's just when you claim that you did it all in survival that really I don't enjoy that aspect. I decided to go one wider, just so it's not, you know, so small. Then we can put the wall right here, and we'll build the wall right now out of just probably a combination of stone and cobble, just as like the base layer, and then we'll come in later and you know, improve that. But for right now, I think just that sort of base layer will be fine. Wait, what do you mean? I use some methods like using cats and water. I don't know what that means. What do you mean? No. Hey, Fix. 27-month membership on the main channel. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You don't have to do that. It's very kind, very unnecessary. Thank you, though. I put out a video yesterday. I don't know if you noticed. Now, you guys who actually show up to these streams are aware of what has been going on. But I did put out a video yesterday on the farming update, and I have the other one that's already done. The next two are done. The 17,000 day, up to 17,000 day video, and then the 16 to 17,000 full movie are both done and uploaded. I actually got a copyright claim on one I have to resolve. Epidemic claimed me, which I still have an Epidemic membership, so that's but that's something I'll deal with later on. Alright, so we're gonna do... Let's do these. Grab the regular stone. Okay. Now I think, is it over here? Down a layer. Another thing I want to add is I want to add stairs that go between. I dislike these ladders a lot. I did see the screen. Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I saw your message on that, but I didn't understand what did the auto transcripts do? What do they claim I was saying? They get me in trouble? Did they claim I said some bad stuff? Hope not. All right, so we'll just do like a base layer here, and then we can figure out any sort of like later on texturing and stuff. But I guess I could. I guess I didn't have to take down the whole thing. I guess I could have just done this by only... Well, it had a bunch of other granite and andesite and junk, too. Oh, video's doing terribly. Terribly. I knew it would. It's okay. I'm not checking on it, you know what I mean? That's okay. I'm playing because I want to play. Man, this is just the hallway to get to where the villagers are going to be. It's going to be a big bunker expansion. But I do like the new vision where we're going to go with like a much, I don't know, like almost like a 70s vibe, like a 70s aesthetic. Oh, you know what I had thought about you? Well, no, I like this. I like this idea. I had thought briefly about doing like a green or cyan or teal colored like 70s look for the color scheme, but I think I like the idea of going like stone and old and crusty better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks. I would love to see what the auto generate captions did. I don't know if this is the fastest way to do this or not. Probably not. I can't just drag because every time a new block comes, it interrupts the pattern. I've gotten very used to the whole technique on Bedrock where you can like drag blocks and get them all to go in there, but I can't do it. Okay, so now we have a kind of wall set up. Okay, so ceiling. We're gonna go one block taller. Yeah, it'll be worth it. I guess I should take the copper, right? I'm gonna use it all. All right, let me see what you said here. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting, thrilling episode of Minecraft Survival with X. Hey, we're on Hey, we're here in Sandil because I said I wanted to do a first terminal of the Chathari spine. The idea is you're going to take my road, our awesome highway that connects all of our kingdoms in the world, to Sango. Nice. That is funny. Nice. Good job, AI. Really crushing it. I will texture this. I will texture this later. Right now, I'm just using like this as like a base layer. You know what I mean? And then we'll come in later with some like patches of yeah, like you're saying, like tough, mossy stuff, whatever, you know. But for right now, I'm just throwing in like the base stone and cobble just to give a good like clean palette, and then we can sort of like adjust as the detail goes. So we're gonna work on the hallway first. This is gonna have to go down a good bit deeper, but I don't want to have to jump up or scaffold up to do the ceiling, so we're gonna do the ceiling. We're gonna do the ceiling now, and then that'll be a lot easier than having to constantly scaffold. So we'll get the ceiling all set up, and then we'll continue to dig down, because I actually want this to be the next floor down. What am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. Okay, there we go. We're also gonna have to put at the other side of this. We're also gonna have to put a villager breeder or two, because that has to be also far away from everything. I guess I don't need all of these torches. Okay. All right. So let's again, just base layer here, just kind of covering up the mud and the granite and all that kind of stuff, just so it looks like it's been dug out of the stone, which, I mean, it has been, technically. And then we're going to use stairs on the sides to give it a little bit of a curve. Which I think will look really nice. And then we could even do some like fun stuff like on the ground, like if I wanted to do like caution areas and stuff, because again, this is going to be, this is built, the lore reason, I see it's 9 o'clock, the lore reason for doing this is because this is the place where like the non-combatants, i.e. like, I guess, you know, women and children, in a little bit of an older way of thinking, will go to try to hide from the Cal. We'll try to outlast the Cal attack. So, you know, the lore reason for this existing is specifically to try to survive like an orbital bombardment by a space armada, right? So that's why it should be built as a really solid structure. There should be like fallout rooms. I mean, you know, we could even think like they might be afraid of nukes, so we would need like air filtration chambers and things like that that would sort of lore-wise factor into this our story, and just give excuses to build something really cool. But just throwing down a base layer just really helps to, then you can detail or texture or whatever you want to do later. And yeah, see, now it actually starts to look like a real place. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in one more on the side, and then we'll cover this up with stairs, but these will be like, just to give it that rounded sort of tunnel appearance, which I think will be really cool. There we go. Okay, so this will be the project we're going to be on for a little while as we continue to work here. But I start school. So, it's time for me to make a cup of coffee and start school. But now that's a lot of progress. We now have a hallway that's going to lead to our giant fisherman trading area. So, emeralds, we're going to be drowning in emeralds soon. But not today. See y'all next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it.